Okay, so I've got Simon Richardson here joining me on a webinar just to talk through what he is on with right now and his business and those that are working with him in the healthcare sector.
We're a group of GP practices. We employ currently around 100 staff, plus subcontractors that from time to time we use in the sector. And so we started with one practice location, and within the sort of last 2 years we've expanded to 5. But the reality of GP practices in the UK is that I think last year over 1,200 GP practices handed their contracts back to the NHS. Wow. Because they couldn't resource them. The default in people is there's something wrong with me, I need to go and see a GP. What we try and do is, I suppose in a way, re-educate the patient and say, well actually you don't always need to see a GP, you could come and see a healthcare assistant. So the model isn't purely dependent on the GP. Our GPs are very, very important to us. They solve a lot of problems for patients, but not every patient does need to see a GP. So it's been sensible.
And what I love about what I'm hearing is you're trying to increase the quality of the solution for the patient and the quality of the care for the patient while leveraging the potential of your specialist staff. Because everybody in a team wants to feel like they're maximizing their contribution, that their skills are really being applied to the correct problem. So it really seems like you're marrying two really key important aspects there.
And it's been a long journey. The challenge for us is bringing patients and staff along with that journey. And I think one of the things that we want to get out of your event in March is we are change makers. We know we're change makers. We know we're different in the way that we approach that. So it'll be really exciting to see what other people say as part of that journey and what you're going to tell us. GP practices perceive themselves as GP practice. Perceive ourselves as GP practice. Although we are one, we perceive ourselves as providing that solution in a healthcare setting that works for those patients that uses.
I think that's a really important point that you said. I think understanding who you are as a company, understanding who you are as an organization, especially when you're at the cutting edge of change and creating change, is really important, isn't it? Otherwise you get swallowed up into the sameness of the industry and the gravitational pull of people's historic expectations. Having that clarity of identity is really important. So can I ask the question, what is your biggest challenge right now on your mission?
I think in the healthcare sector there's always a funding challenge. We're not using that as leverage or a barrier to what we want to do, but we can only go as far as the resources that we have allow us at a given time. So resources are a barrier, but nevertheless we're still finding creative ways of making that investment in new technology, which is where we need to go in order to deliver that care to those patients.
On the 23rd, we've got people from all sectors, quite literally the spectrum of sectors, healthcare, business, from sport, from music, media, all the sectors of society. And what are you hoping and your team hoping to get out of the day?
The team that we have that we're going to bring down are in their own right all change makers. Okay, they're all change makers, and they may not see themselves as change makers. So I'm hoping they're going to get something from you, they're going to get something from the people that are there, and we can learn from what other people are doing in their sectors, but also, you know, tell people about what we're doing and the approach that we're taking in our individual, you know, in our individual setting. So I'm trying not to predetermine it, but I'm excited to learn about what people are doing themselves in their sector.
I think that's fantastic. And I am so excited that you guys are going to be joining us. I'm so excited to see what is going to happen in that room as I have these one-on-one conversations. I'm, you know, with individuals and groups that are coming. I'm just looking forward to seeing it all come together in a concentrated place. And who knows the potential impact of the shared ideas, shared inspiration from stories in the room and the principles that are taught. Who knows what impact this will have? And so I'm just so looking forward to it. And we cheer you on and the Wellbe Group in what you're doing in healthcare. And there's so much innovation that lies ahead, I believe, within that industry and other sectors. And let's hope on this day, well, let's believe that actually we're going to have something of a conversation that is going to start to make real inroads into all of these sectors and have a positive contribution into our nation. So fantastic, Simon. Really appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you all here in Greenwich.
Thank you, Gareth. We'll see you on the 23rd.